5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Joining me, as always, be Danyn, the most wonderful, beautiful woman in the whole world. It's amazing. We're doing having a lot of fun. We're drinking some drinks. We're doing some videos, and now we're gonna dive into a Patreon request from Jack Mingle, who wants us to check out. And this is not something new for either of us. I'm sure if you looked at us, you would know that we know this song.
Yeah.
And that is Skinny Puppy's
Yeah, you gotta
Assimilate.
close out this one side.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I've been listening to this song for years, but
sure.
I'm glad because it is a good song.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic song.
Yeah, and I love Skinny Puppy, and one of the things that we bonded over when we first dated was our love of Ogre who is in Skinny Puppy, and the fact that, to be more specific, we both loved Repo, the genetic opera, which before I met you, I never met another person in Earth who loved Repo, the genetic opera.
And I showed you more movies that they did.
Yeah. So I gotta admit, it's been a while. It's been a while since I could say that I listened to this song.
Skinny Puppy.
Yeah, but so this is I remember when I was a kid, me and my friend Jeremy would go on a Greyhound bus to Edmonton to visit his dad every second weekend, right?
Yeah.
And I had a huge binder of CDs.
Yeah.
And I'd put them in my disc bin. I remember I was sitting next to this guy, and he looked at my CDs, and he's like, "Oh shit, look, your CDs are just like mine." And we bonded over it, and he's like, he gave me a Skinny Puppy CD that had Assimilate on it, and that's the first time I heard it.
Well, and I gotta add that because we both know this, and this is a reaction channel, we can't pretend that we don't know it. It's obvious that we would know it.
For sure.
So I gotta add that we did look up a live version
for sure.
that neither of us have seen.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a live version from 1986.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to check this out. Skinny Puppy
with a little,
on the channel.
A little new spice of flavor.
All right, let's dive right in. Assimilate on Peacekeeper.
Reaction.
Wow. Okay, blast from the past for me. I love this. I love Skinny Puppy. And think about what's great about them is they're Canadian and they influenced industrial music like crazy.
I know.
They were like the originators. Like think about early Ministry, early Nine Inch Nails.
Well, what I was going to say is it's very much like... it takes you back, right? It takes you way back.
For sure.
And like we talked about Ogre, we've talked about Pig.
Pig, exactly.
Because I saw them live.
Yeah.
Can you imagine in 1986 sitting in that crowd watching this guy go, like the entire time, like it's sure. Like,
and it's
holy
like
shit, dude.
It's almost like uncomfortable. Like it has those like new wave synths, but he's almost doing like a black metal voice. Yeah, like you know what I mean? Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Well, and when this song comes on and on my Spotify, because I like to just put all my music. All my saved music on shuffle, and we both laugh sometimes when it goes from like Nelly Furtado to fucking Skinny Puppy.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah,
lately I've skipped this song. Not that it's just when it comes on, I'm like, I've heard it a million times, right?
Yeah.
And it just shines a little bit of a new light on that.
But what's interesting to me about Skinny Puppy is like they never were able to capture the mainstream like their counterparts did. Yeah. Like think about a band like Nine Inch Nails. If you listen,
I was about to say.
If you listen to alternative rock station for an hour and a half, you're gonna hear Nine Inch Nails. Yeah. You're not gonna hear Skinny Puppy. You know what I mean? Even though, so they were never really able to take this innovative sound that they have and make it more mainstream.
Well, and the thing
you know what I mean?
Like the band, like industrial, right? Like it's got like tin sounds and shit, and that was the point of calling it industrial, is because it sounded like industrial material.
Yeah, for sure.
Like tubes and barrels
synthesizers, and you're putting these weird sounds and valve sounds like which Nine Inch Nails did beautifully. Yeah, but they were just able to enter the mainstream better than like Skinny Puppy and like Pop Elite itself and Frontline Assembly, which we're gonna see next month, and Ministry even too. Early Ministry sounds a lot like early Skinny Puppy, and then they went more rock. They added more guitars. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, but I love this. Thank you so much, Jack Mingle, for doing this, because like honestly, it's not a song that like I would have brought to the channel.
I've been skipping it lately. Yeah. I forget that it used to be like one of my top songs. Like I forget now. Like when it comes on, I like skip it. Like if I'm driving, I skip it because I don't listen to it because I'm like, wow, I've been listening to it since I was like 10.
Yeah, and it's funny because like when we have a Bluetooth thing in our car, right, where we're able to listen to Spotify. We have an old car, but we have a Bluetooth transmitter. But before that, we had CDs, and we were listening to CDs, and we brought
back my CD book.
We brought back, and we're listening to KMFDM. Yeah, like you know what I mean. Who would be totally influenced by Skinny Puppy? Yeah,
I love like listen KMFDM. To Juke Joint Jezebels.
Juke Joint Jezebel. Anarchy is one of the greatest fucking songs. I love it so much. But like they all herald there from Skinny Puppy, a Canadian institution, and Devin Townsend, his original band was Strapping Young Lad, another Canadian industrial band, right? Yeah. So that's very cool. We should check out some Strapping Young Lad.
That would be good. Yeah. I love, you know me, I love Devin Townsend.
I love Devin Townsend.
That's my boy.
By proxy. So
that's my boy.
Awesome. So thank you, Jack Mingle, for bringing this to our attention again. I love this stuff. Yeah, and because of someone,
I love also being reminded.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So if you want to get your requests on the show, like Jack Mingle did, go to patreon.com/PeacekeeperReaction or leave a comment to this video or any other video. For Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. That's
Danny.
Play safe. I can put my arm back on.
But you cannot.